Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, My Hero Academia, episode 22 of the third season. Last time we saw the end of the license exam, of the provisional license exam. It was very exciting in the end. It was very dramatic and very interesting, to be honest, especially because Gangorka really had a lot of advantage here, thanks to the fight between Todoroki and Inasa. Yes, they couldn't control their egos and they hatred towards, well, Inasa hated towards Endeavor, and of course, this was projected on Todoroki, and Todoroki, well, the lack of empathy that he felt at that moment, because yes, it's not my fault, I never do anything wrong, so yeah, it's not my, I don't care. Yeah, it was an interesting episode. It was a very exciting episode, and yes, the cliffhanger it left on it was because yes, he just said me, but you don't know if it was a positive reaction or a negative reaction. It was left very ambiguous. So yeah, it is exciting to see if Midoriya pass, if Midoriya fell, because as I said in the last reaction, I'm 90% sure that Todoroki and Inasa fail. Both fail. Thanks to the words that the people that really were in charge of the exam said. Everything was just projected to that outcome. So yeah, I'm really sure that Todoroki and Inasa fail, which is again a twist, something I was not expecting. Because if you remember, I predict that probably Tokoyami and Ida were the ones who were going to fail, but apparently it's going to be Todoroki and Inasa again. Everything is pointing towards that. The words that were spoken, the exam that is it evaluates the least amount of mistakes you made. It's better, not so much the accomplishments, but the mistakes you make is what it's been evaluated. If you make less mistakes or small mistakes, it's okay, you're still going to pass. But if you make a lot of mistakes and big mistakes, then you are start to be the do's and the do's and the do's. So yeah, that's why I'm saying I am almost 100% sure that Todoroki and Inasa will fail. But anyway, yes, I think I have spoken enough about this in the last episode. So yeah, let's just cut all of this and watch the next one, shall we? Oh, almost, of course. Yes! He passed! Yes! He passed! Okay, honestly, I thought he was going to fail. I don't know why I had that feeling. But yeah, honestly, I thought he was going to fail. So yeah, I'm kind of happy right now that I was completely wrong. What? He passed? Are you serious? We did the pass? Okay, everybody's passing. Oh boy. Well, yeah, she passed, obviously. What? Are you serious? Okay, I knew Inasa wasn't going to pass because of the big mistake. Oh, yes, I was correct. Okay, from what I have seen, neither Bakugo nor Todoroki nor Inasa pass. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, but he was kind of right. Okay, yeah, it's kind of a shared fall. Okay. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, of course. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, exactly. But okay, they are not just throwing them away. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's why they were allowed in the freaking field for that long. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, they've been fired off. Oh, shut up, Mineta. Shut up. Yes. Oh, Deku's face. Yeah, he's so excited. Yeah, finally. The feeling. Yes. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Oh yeah, that will be interesting. Of course. Okay. Okay. Oh. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is weird. Oh crap, she's not a hero. Yeah. Oh crap, it was Toga. That's why she was so attracted to Midoriya. Sorry. Oh man. Just a drop. Holy, okay, this is the same coin. Oh boy. Man, the music they're playing with this guy. Holy, are you serious? Is that damage? Okay. Oh boy, I think he's nailing the freaking... Oh boy. Okay, yes, this guy... Well, yes, it makes sense for him to know all of this. Or to really do some of this. Man. Holy, he's really that? Man, this guy, seriously. Man, okay. Oh boy. He's reading him like an open book. Holy. Holy, okay. There must be some other reason. Holy. Okay, this is... But this guy has a plan. He's way too confident. Yes, exactly. He's way too confident for just being locked in there. He has a plan. Oh! Okay, he sent it to Oh My and to his mom. I love it. What? Oh boy! The things that he discovered. Yes, he deduced that! Holy cow! Oh boy! Oh boy, he knew that! Yes, he kinda lost his power. Oh crap, he really paid attention to every single detail! Because he knew. Okay, yeah, he's incredibly perceptive. Oh boy, yeah. I sometimes forget how smart Bakugo really is. Oh crap. Yeah, that's when you were kind of scolded for that. Holy crap! Yes! Boy, he's smart! Yeah, just one time! But that was enough. Oh, yes! But the closest one is Midoriya, yeah. Holy! Yes? Okay! That's why they were on ground. Why am I not surprised for this crap anymore? Yes, of course, they have to leave another freaking cliffhanger. First, we didn't know if Midoriya passed. Now that we know, we left in another cliffhanger that Midoriya and Bakugo are going to fight. That's why they moved to ground beta. Man, I really do have a love-hate relationship with this show when it does this crap. Anyway, yeah. As always, I'm gonna watch this again. I'll be back with my comments. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 22nd episode of the third season. It has slow moments. There wasn't a lot of action, but we got a psychological confrontation in some portion of the episode, and a neat message. Let's be honest. And of course, a terrible cliffhanger because, yeah, exactly, they know exactly where to cut it, so you get so excited for the next one. Boy, they are good at this. Anyway, yeah, let's go in order and scene by scene. The first one is, of course, how Midoriya passed the exam. And most of Class 1A pass. The only ones who failed were Todoroki and Bakugo. Someone that I honestly not even consider a possibility of him failing. I never gave him a second thought about that. But it makes sense. His attitude is, of course, crap. Yes, we know he's a hero. We know that he really will never become a villain, as we were shown in during the last arc before the license exam. We are shown that this guy is really hero material. His attitude is the crappiest of them all. He doesn't know how to be nice, be kind. He doesn't know any of that. So yeah, my guess, the deduction of points come from that crappy attitude. It makes sense for him to fail, but the show never focused on him. Never. We only saw him like a couple of times, and he was successful to a degree. He really knows what he was doing during the rescue. He knows who should be rejected, who should not, who should be helped. But my guess is that yes, again, his attitude is what destroys his possibilities of, well, passing. But again, I never even consider him. The show focused on Todoroki in the end, on Inasa in the end, and that's why I was so sure about their failing. Because yes, they were the focus. They made mistakes, huge mistakes that caused almost another hero being hurt. Of course, the hurt people, the victims of the disaster, being hurt by the freaking villains. So yes, that is a huge mistake. That's why I was almost 100% sure that they were failing, that they were going to fail. Because yeah, this little discussion they have really caused a lot of trouble. But from Bakugo, again, the show never focused on him. Just a couple of times, and it was nothing major. So yeah, I never even considered the possibility of Bakugo failing. It's odd to see him fail, but when you think about it, yeah, it kind of makes sense that he will fail. But anyway, yeah, Inasa went to Todoroki after he figured out that none of them passed, and of course apologized to him. I think the failure of both is both have responsibility in the failure of both. Because yes, you might be angry against Todoroki because he represented Endeavor thanks to his eyes, but Todoroki actually fell into the trap, and he wasn't paying attention and saying, okay, it doesn't matter if this guy is going to use wind, perhaps it's water and that will help me, or something or another. Yes, I think both of them had a portion of failure. Both really failed as heroes in that moment. Yes, they made up for that mistake later. Of course they did, but there is no adding points into this test, so that's why it wasn't, they didn't pass, because it was only deduction. So yeah, I think both are guilty in this case. Inasa is kind of more blunt to his feelings. So yeah, he's expressing and all that. And Todoroki is more reserved. That's why he said, okay, it's okay, it doesn't matter. And yes, he even acknowledged that, yeah, some of the things that were said to him were right. It made him think exactly what he was doing or what did he do in the past. Because yes, in the past he wasn't a good person. He was very cold. He didn't like anybody. He was just full of hatred, just as Endeavor. And yes, if you want to face or you want to be different from Endeavor, yeah, you cannot be just like him without even realizing. So yeah, my guess this was very beneficial for Todoroki. Luckily, this is not the only chance they will have to redeem themselves. They will really have another opportunity in after 3 months of a trial of I don't know if it was a kind of a curse or something like that. 3 months they need to study harder because yes, they still have to study in the UA and in these extra studies to become or to acquire the professional and licensed hero. So yeah, it's going to be a very heavy 3 months. And yeah, I love how Mineta reacts to the fact that yeah, the top of their class, the best heroes or the most powerful heroes in their class, Todoroki and Bakugo, fail, and he was kind of happy because yeah, the low Mineta, the hero that nobody is paying attention to, perhaps even the lowest in the class in amount of power, pass a test, but not the best. And yeah, it rhymed without any effort. And yeah, that's, well, the charm is gone. Anyway, yeah, it is, well, yeah, Mineta should be happy in this moment. And yeah, but again, Ida is trying to say, no, shut up and grab him and take him away. Yeah, I want to see these 3 months. I don't know if we're going to see these 3 months. That will be completely interesting because I want to see how they are going to be prepared. Because yes, they even told them exactly how they fail. That's why they left people inside of the field instead of removing them like the last test they make. And yeah, I know, I love how they say that why they put these two tests. The first one is to just uh, get rid of every single one that really wasn't that good, that were just kind of, well, useless, let's say, that really wouldn't be able to hold their own in a situation like this and much less in a real life situation. So yeah, they just get rid of the really bad ones, a lot of bad ones from what I have seen. Yes, from the 1000 and something, they only left but 100. So yeah, it's a very small amount of people. And then, of course, they give another chance to the 100 people that they observe here because, yes, they believe they still have the potential if they got rid of those mistakes they made, and they give them another chance. Instead of waiting all the time until April, they will have another chance to get their licenses sooner. And of course, the people we know, the kind of protagonists, and of course, Inasa, are saying, yes, of course, we're going to take the test again and we're going to succeed this time. So yeah, it is an interesting point of view that we have here. They let them know how they fail or how they should improve themselves. They should improve themselves by changing all of this stuff that they made. So yeah, that is a neat exam. That is actually really thoughtful because if they want great heroes and they want a lot of great heroes, if you have a group of 100 people and all of those have potential, but you said, oh, okay, but they failed this one, so yeah, let's get rid of this, even a small amount, like 11, I think. Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, the best way to really improve those heroes who fail is by, well, telling them, this is what you need to do. This is something that you need to do. You need to change this, and this. You need to improve this. You did this correctly, but you did this wrong. And that's how you improve. And yeah, I love this opportunity because they want to give licenses to everybody, or at least the 100 people that took the second part of the exam. And they won't say, oh yes, go away and until next time, better luck next time. I love that part of the test. So yeah, we're finished on that. I need a speech that yes, you need to improve, you need to be better. And of course, I love the scene in which Deku is so excited when he has his license because yeah, he believes he has, I don't know if he had or he has, a low self-esteem. He never, well, for obvious reasons, nobody was on his side. Nobody was saying, oh, yeah, you should do this or do that, or let's go, friend, or something like that. In middle school, everybody bullying him, and yes, that goes to a low self-esteem. He believes that he's a burden to everybody, and that's what something he wants to change. This, for him, represents that chance. It represents the opportunity for, yes, now I am a certified hero. I am no longer a burden, but I'm somebody that should be able to help somebody else. We're going to help somebody else. I'm going to help somebody else. I'm going to be a good hero and increase my chances to become the rightful successor of All Might. Everybody who has helped him, everybody who he believes he owns something, I think this is a representation, a way for him to say, yes, now I can be grateful towards all of that. And yes, I love the small scene in which he just took pictures of the freaking license and sent it to his mom and to All Might. His two fatherly figures. Parent figures, sorry. Yes! Again, since we don't have the father of Midoriya in the anime, All Might is taking that place. And I love it. Because he is such an amazing dad for the freaking series. It's so good as a dad. Yeah, he's not that good. Let's say he could do better. But he's really showing support to Midoriya. He's really scolding him when it's needed. He's praising him when it's needed. And yes, you can tell a mile away that Midoriya is his favorite student of all of them. Yeah, he's not being based that's, oh yes, let's just give an A plus to Midoriya because he came to class. No. But you can tell that he is his favorite because when Midoriya wants something, he allows that something to happen. We saw that during the first combat scenario against Kacchan and against Ida. He let this play because this was something that Midoriya needed. He knew that, oh, I should stop this right now, I should stop this right now, but he allowed it because Midoriya needed to see the end of the exercise. So yeah, you can tell that he's his favorite. Always training him, always telling him that he should improve. Yeah, I take back that All Might is not that the perfect dad. He's the perfect dad for Midoriya. I'm sorry. There is no other way to describe All Might. But anyway, yeah. Again, we saw Inasa saying that. We see you in the freaking special curse. I don't like you still, but okay, I will apologize in advance. So yeah, that guy is so goofy. And I love how Midoriya is trying to get information. That yes, how the hell are you trying to hide your presence that well? And that's when the mystery unravels. The girl from Shiketsu, Kami, wasn't Kami. It was actually Toga in the form of Kami. That's why she was so flirty with Midoriya. That's why she was so hard trying to get close to him. Boy, why I did not see that before? Why? But yeah, that gives me, well, I don't want to think about this, but yeah, my guess is the poor Kami girl is dead. Because it was Toga. So yeah, goodbye to really one of my favorite characters. Boy, I liked her so much when I saw her. And now, well, she's probably gone. Hell, we didn't even saw her in real, I would say real life, but in reality it wasn't her. Yeah. So yeah, the quirk is from Kami. Which means he can transform while being transformed. It's a little bit weird, I know. Because she transformed in Uraraka, and then while she was transformed in Kami. So double transformation. weird. Um, anyway, yeah, the next scene is about the confrontation or the psychological confrontation between All Might and All for One. This prison, from what I can see, I'm going to speak about the prison first. This prison is very, very high security. The thickness of the glass, man. You can see the tubes or the freaking communication tubes, the holes, well, the holes in the freaking plexiglass. I guess it's plexiglass. They were very long, and yeah, you kind of needed for a criminal of these masterful ways of this dangerous criminal. Yeah, they have guns pointing towards him 24/7. Even if he moves, they are pointing immediately. They are monitoring everything from him. So even the thought of using his quirk is going to be against him. But his attitude in this little chat he has with All Might, very relaxed, very in control. And the things he said to All Might, that yeah, the world is starting to crumble, the news is not respecting the rest of the heroes, and the people that are in the shadows that were afraid of you are now coming out, and it's going to be a fight, and yes, Shigaraki is going to wait for the right moment for him to attack and get on top of everything. And yes, we haven't seen anything of that, because yes, we're following the students, we are not following the general public. But from the reaction of All Might, yeah, he kind of hit the nail. He really knew what he was talking about. And that makes me afraid, because from the words he said, I guess he has a plan of escape. He's waiting for the right moment so he can escape this place. What is his plan? I don't know. But yeah, he sounds way, way too confident in his abilities, in Shigaraki, or in something else, that he will be able to escape. He's taking this imprisonment as a vacation. He doesn't sound afraid. He doesn't sound defeated. He doesn't sound even angry. He sounds happy. Because apparently his plan is coming to fruition. The attitude that All for One has in this moment really makes me think that he has a plan. That this is not the last time we're going to see All for One. This is not. And yes, that makes him incredibly dangerous. That makes him a very dangerous figure. What is he going to do later on? This is not the end. From a while back, I thought that really All for One was kind of done. That he really wasn't going to appear again, because he was defeated, he was all down, and Shigaraki was the new main villain. But from this scene, this confrontation, this verbal confrontation between All Might and All for One, that is giving me another thought. Again, his attitude is very different from what I expected. Once I saw, or I heard, I think I heard his voice first. From what I have heard, he doesn't sound defeated, as it should be. Perhaps it's because once he lost everything and he's accustomed to this failure. I don't think so. I think there is something deeper in here, and we're going to be seeing All for One in the future. Perhaps I'm right, perhaps I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong in this one. Really, I don't think so. And again, I love All Might's attitude, that yes, he's furious, he's very emotional. We know that. That's what All for One was going for. That yes, he's going to provoke All Might to lose his tongue by accident, or something like that. But yeah, I love how All Might is not defeated still. Even if he lost his power, even if he no longer can transform, or even if he no longer can fight criminals as the way he was doing before, he's still strong. He is strong-willed. wielded. He knows what he should be doing. He knows that he needs to train Midoriya harder than before, and he knows that, yes, Midoriya is going to succeed, and the rest of the heroes of Class 1A, I said, because those are kind of the protagonists of this anime, are going to be even better than before. And yes, this society, this new hero society is going to be better than the last one, because now, yes, they are being more strict, but that means they're going to take away all the bad heroes, all the ones who are just for the money, or they just will kind of fight against crime, but not really. And they are just going to patrol in at the hero's, not attitude, the hero, kind of an attitude that, yeah, I'm okay as long as I get paid or something like that. They don't portray the heroism, the true heroism, like some others. And I'm not speaking about the top 10. I'm speaking, it's really spreading out heroes. That, yes, you might not have the best ability, or you might not have the best quirk, or the best training, or the best school, or the best whatever, but you are really making an effort to make a better society. No, and yes, those are the heroes that we need. Not the greatest heroes, not the most skillful, but we need those who really know what the hero must do, and they know the limitations, of course. No, I'm speaking about those that really are heroes for the freaking fame. Heroes because that gives them a lot of money. Or heroes because they don't care about society, they just want to be heroes because they want to use their powers, or they don't care, or something other. Yeah, those heroes that really don't matter. Those heroes that really are the worst. As far as I can tell, I haven't seen any of them in this anime. I guess those exist. Those exist no matter what you told me. But anyway, yeah, I love this attitude that, yes, we're going to create a better society now. He didn't tell him that because that will give him a lot of information. So yeah, he needs to leave before that. But again, I love the strong will in All Might. That is commendable. After losing one of the greatest, if not the greatest quirk of them all, he's still strong inside of him. I really, really love that. And yeah, I love the next scene a lot more relaxed when he received the picture of the freaking license from Midoriya, and he was so happy, that proud smile from a dad. I mean, from All Might. So yeah, it's amazing, amazing, and I love it. But again, this show does something amazing, and those are cliffhangers. Because yes, everybody is happy. Well, almost everybody is happy because they received the license. But again, Bakugo wants to confront Midoriya. They go outside, they go to ground beta, and they were chatting. Bakugo let us know how the hell did he deduce that the power that Midoriya has right now is the same power that All Might had in the past. Again, I tend to forget just how smart and observant Bakugo really is. He took his sweet time to deduce what he knows now. From the moment that Midoriya let him know that the power that he has now is not his own, he wasn't born with said power, to the next chats, the perception, or when he was kidnapped by the League of Villains, and the talk that he heard from the freaking All for One and All Might, and of course when he asked All Might about Deku, all of that was deduced. And of course, the way the power works, it's very similar to the power of All Might. Not everybody deduces that because not everybody knows the information that Bakugo has. And not everybody has the same power of observation that Bakugo has. So that's why he connected all these little isolated events and deduced that yes, All Might acknowledged Midoriya in the day, I don't know if he acknowledged, well, I do know, but I don't know if Bakugo knows this. The day he was rescued from the sludge monster. But he was acknowledged by somebody. And Deku has been climbing higher and higher and higher and higher until he finally reached Bakugo. And not only that, in the moment he failed the license exam, in the moment Bakugo failed the license exam, he feels that Deku surpassed him. He was above him now. And yes, he has been defeated by Deku in the past. In these same grounds that they're going to have this confrontation. So that is going to be a very interesting episode if we saw this confrontation. My guess is we're going to see that. Yes, this is going to be very interesting. But unfortunately, yes, this freaking episode ended before the freaking confrontation. Because I wanted to see that now. Again, Bakugo is amazing. It's not among my favorite characters. He has too much past with Deku to be one of my favorite characters. Yes, my favorite character, I think everybody from that watches my videos is Midori. Everybody knows that Midori is my favorite character. Everybody that watches my videos knows that. Bakugo he escalated a lot. I really hated him in the first season. It was kind of redeemed in the second season and it improved in the third season. Because yes, his crappy attitude never changed. But what I like about him is that he never went to full villain. He wants to be a hero. And he's not going to become a villain. Unlike Sasuke. And again, I'm sorry I bring back Naruto. Naruto is an anime that was very popular a couple of years ago. I really like Naruto. I like the first arc in which Naruto is very young, until the filler episode. There were like 100 and something filler episodes. I hated those. I really skipped 90% of that crap. And then when Shippuden came, I loved Naruto again because it was amazing. But then when it focused again in Sasuke, you said, "Oh, come on! This guy is detestable." And yes, I never liked Sasuke. Yeah, Bakugo, I'm comparing him to Sasuke because he was kind of transforming into Sasuke in some point. Especially when he was close to become a villain. When the villain kidnapped him and tried to transform him into a villain, that's when they say, "Oh, please don't do that, please don't do that, because I hate this trope, I hate this trope, I hate this trope." And yes, they avoid that trope. And I love it by that. I love this anime by that. Because they avoid one of my most hated tropes. Because it's really done well. So yeah, that's why I can appreciate Bakugo. Again, it's not among my favorite, but I can appreciate him. Yeah, again, I love this confrontation because of that pass. Because I like these two guys. One a lot more than the other, yes, that's for certain. But I like them both enough to want to see this confrontation. I want to see a confrontation between Todoroki and Deku again. But that is more for the spectacular effects we're going to see with that. Especially if Deku can control his power at 100%. And Todoroki can control his power at 100%. I would love to see that in the future, a confrontation between those two. And yes, I want to see a confrontation between Bakugo and Deku. Because that sounds exciting. It's kind of a practice between two kind of friends. They're not going to hurt each other, but they need to really unleash these feelings. Yeah, I think they exhausted the topic. Oh wait, no, something else. It's something minor and something probably stupid, but I need to say this. I love how the people we were focusing on when we figured out that Todoroki failed his exam was Midoriya and Yaojorosu. Midoriya because he is kind of his best friend. Yaojorosu because again, I ship them. And this is kind of a very tiny, small hint to that ship. So yeah, that's why I'm happy when I saw that. But anyway, yeah, I think now I really exhausted the topic of this episode. I hope you enjoy it. And of course, the only thing I have to say is thank you for your comments, your likes, your views, and your subscriptions. If you want to be a subscriber, click on the button for subscription and on the bell so you can get notifications. And If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. If you want to share this video, that will help me a lot more. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for your attention, and well, see you on the next one. Bye.